me out.
Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jazy J. If you're new here, hey. If you already subscribed, hey. We're about to get into it today. If you are needing business funding, well, I'm here to tell you that you want to avoid these 4 mistakes before you do get that business funding. So like I always tell y'all, get your pencil and paper and get ready to take some notes because we're about to dive in. So the first mistake that you want to avoid is having a weak business structure. That is the first mistake many business owners have when they're wanting to, get that business funding. Why? Because first, a lot of business owners do not realize that they can layer their business. So not only does that allow them to, have that anonymity and privacy and be in control of their business, but it also allows the lender, or I should say banks, to give you more in business funding because they want to see if you are separating yourself or are you combining your personal and your business income together. So you want to make sure that you have a strong business foundation, and you also want to make sure that you're separating yourself because that is what lenders look at. So along with the business structuring, lenders also require your EIN number. Just like you have a social security number, instead of you being the one creating the account, or I should say the business account, you will be using the EIN, which where you get for free at the irs.gov, so that you can provide the bank with that EIN number instead of your social security number. Depending on the business bank account that you set up, you might still have to provide your social security number because that is what banks require. But if you have certain layers to your business and you're operating a little bit differently or privately, like how I teach business owners to operate, then you're just providing them with that EIN number. Mistake number 2 is many business owners do not have a funding plan. Just like you have a business plan that lays out how your business will be running, everything that is important regarding your business, you want to create a funding plan. Why is that so important? Because you want to know the why, the purpose of you getting that funding anyway. So yes, you may want that $100,000 credit card or even get a $15,000 loan like I experienced when I first started my business. You want to create a business funding plan so that you can break down why you're going to be needing that funding. You want to know why you're needing it so that when you do get it, you know what you're applying it for. You know what you're using it for. So, for example, why do you need the business funding? Is it for you because you need inventory? Is it because you're needing supplies? Is it because you're needing to get around? You may have a business vehicle, so you may need to have, pay for gas. You have to know why you are applying for that funding. Also, including within the business funding plan, you want to break down, okay, within this, say, for an example, $15,000 line of credit, I'm going to, get inventory. You want to break down everything. You're going to say you're going to pay for your website through here. You're going to, pay for inventory. And then what you want to do after you, have a breakdown of everything you're going to be using that line of credit for, you want to next think about how you're going to get that return on that investment, because getting business funding is an investment. That lender is investing within your business so that your business can be successful. So not only are you going to have to pay that lender back, you want to next decide, okay, with everything that I am applying this funding toward, how am I going to be able to get that return on this investment of this $15,000 line of credit that I have to pay back? Or is it you selling, your inventory that you use the business funding for? Or is it you are paying for ads so that, your business can be out there more and more people can come in? So that's how you're going to get the return on your investment. You want to make sure you are thorough and break these things down in depth within your business funding plan. Mistake number 3 that business owners make is not building that business credit profile. See, when I first started my business, I didn't build my business credit profile. I got that line of credit from just having good credit, which made me the personal guarantee. And I didn't like that when I started my business. I wasn't familiar with how to build that business credit, and then I became knowledgeable. Now here I am teaching you guys on how you can protect and grow your business. And yes, my name is Jazy J, by the way. I didn't even introduce myself all the way, but I do assist business owners on knowing how to structure and grow their businesses. And if you need my assistance, check the description down below. But anyways, back to mistake number 3 that you want to avoid is, or that you want to do, but most business owners don't do, is you want to build that business credit profile up. You want to have a high paydex score. Lenders are going to be looking at that. If it's in high 80s, you got a good paydex score. Lenders are also looking at, and when I say lenders, it can be banks, it can be private investors. These are certain things that they may require and look for within your business structuring and plan. So on top of that, you want to also have trade lines, 3 to 5 trade lines on that business credit profile to see that your business is trustworthy enough to give you more funding, okay? So you want to be building that business credit up. You can start with net 30 accounts. They do not provide you with funding. They just help you build it up. So if you're needing supplies, you can look at certain net 30 vendors that allow you to pay at a later time or earlier. And as long as they're reporting to those credit bureaus, or I should say Dun & Bradstreet, you want to make sure that they're reporting to those companies, because if not, then there's no point of even utilizing them when you're trying to build that business credit profile. So you want to make sure you do that. And that will allow you to not be the personal guarantee, as well as just everything falling now back onto your business. You want to avoid being a personal guarantee as much as possible. I know everybody rushes to, apply for the Amex cards, Capital One card, Chase cards, but they are still asking for your social. So if you don't want to be the personal guarantee, build that business credit profile up and find lenders that actually just require the EIN only, or you can go in and talk to those lenders about what you have as assets within your business. You can now provide that bank with some type of collateral, and then they may work with you on, providing you with that business funding. Okay, that's a gem right there. And also, before we dive into mistake number 4, the Private CEO Circle will be going live on December 10th in Tier 1 of the Business Structure Blueprint class series. We'll be having 5 classes going over just how you need to have a strong foundation for your business. December 10th, we're starting with the base. So if your foundation is weak, I'm going to be going more in depth on how you can layer that business so that you can have that anonymity and overall control. Because real business owners, real founders, CEOs separate themselves. They are not the ones liable for that business anymore. They're not the ones providing their social security number to get any type of funding anymore, because they're doing business completely different. And I'm going to be showing you guys that within the Private CEO Circle Mentorship, whether you join Tier 1, where I'm teaching a group of people, or if you're needing one-on-one assistance where we are working one-on-one virtually, or if you need me to travel to you, I can also travel to you to better assist you with your business. Now let's get back to the video. Mistake number 4 that you want to avoid before you even apply for business funding or get business funding is that you want to not mix personal and business income, or anything that you have, personal and business. You don't want to mix them at all. Keep those accounts separate. That's why it's important to have your own business account and your own personal account, so that even the lenders can see that you are separating yourself, that you're not the same. That's the whole point of the LLC, to separate you and not pierce the corporate veil. Because when you're mixing personal and business, and if you say get sued, that pierces the corporate veil, and then your personal assets or your personal money or your business funding or your business accounts may be at danger, may be at risk of getting taken or seized during that lawsuit, so that you want to make sure you separate the two. I've experienced all these mistakes. That's why I'm able to tell you guys, because I've started many businesses, but my very first business, I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know anything about credit. I knew about personal credit, and I had good credit towards lenders, so I was able to get funding. But it's very important that you build that business credit profile, get that EIN number, and keep everything separate. You want to make sure that you document every single thing when it comes to your business. This is a legacy. This is generational wealth that you'll be passing down to your heirs. So you want to make sure that you have that business structure strong. You want to make sure you have that business funding plan together, so you know where this funding will be going to. And third, you want to make sure that you build that business credit profile. And fourth, you do not want to mix your business and personal income or anything. Do not mix them together. I cannot stress that enough toward you guys. So I hope that this video helped you, and if you're needing additional assistance from me to help you with your business structure and plan, then check out my website in the description down below at relatableinspirations.com. And don't forget to mark your calendars for December 10th, where we'll be having our first class of the Private CEO Circle in Tier 1. I will be having the early bird special still going on right now. Nobody's going to be teaching you how to truly layer a business so that you can have the anonymity, that privacy, and that control. Like, you can't scale a business if the foundation is weak. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.